AITA for correcting my girlfriend in front of her architecture firm. 25M and my girlfriend 26F have been together 2 years. She's a junior architect at a prestigious firm. Last week they had their annual open house where employees show family and friends their current projects. I work in construction management. I genuinely understand the technical side of what she does. I'd even bid on the renovation of this exact building 6 months ago, a community center, though a different contractor got the job. At the open house, she was presenting her team's redesign to a small group, to her boss, a potential client, and me. She explained how they'd removed load-bearing walls to create an open concept. I knew those walls. They were load-bearing. Removing them would require massive steel reinforcement that wasn't in the plans I'd seen months ago. I quietly asked, "Did you add a support beam system? I don't see it in the renderings." She laughed, patted my arm, and said, "That's adorable, babe. I think the architects know a little more about structural loads than." I interrupted, which I regretted. "That east wall carries the second floor. You can't remove it without a transfer girder or posts." Her boss's face shifted immediately. He asked her to walk him through the structural drawings. She couldn't. Turned out she was presenting outdated concept art, not the final engineered plans. These were supposedly in final review for permit approval next week. The potential client looked concerned. The conversation shifted to liability and timeline delays. She didn't speak to me the entire car ride home. At her apartment, she exploding-eyed, undermined her in front of her boss, made her look incompetent and unprepared, and I should have trusted her expertise or pulled her aside privately. I argued that I genuinely thought she had engineered solutions. I wasn't seeing a collapsing community center as bigger than anyone's ego. Her boss was standing right there. What was I supposed to do? Text her mid-presentation. She's now saying I prioritize being right over supporting her, and that relationships require having each other's backs publicly, even when you disagree. Her sir texted me that men always need to be the expert in the room, and I should have just smiled and asked questions later. I'm second-guessing. I know I interrupted, and I feel bad about that, but a building collapsing kills people. Her boss needed to know immediately.